checkers and pleasers alike, and welcome to Checkpoint, the show where we discuss and discern the recent events of Check Please. Today, we are discussing the 2024 Christmas special, episode 39 and episode 40, and around me are our lovely cast members. Introduce yourselves, childrens. Beardy.
Hello, I'm Beardy. I'm the DM. And hello. Hi, everybody. I'm here and alive.
Screwy, go.
I'm Screwy. I play Stavik, who makes bad choices.
And how?
I'm Grem. I play Valentino, who makes good choices.
And how?
Hello, I'm Shane, and I play someone.
This is the best checkpoint, kids.
True. And I'm Xeno. I play Zulin, and I give people the opportunity to make choices.
That's true.
You enable people.
Yeah, that's one word to put.
Or
put
disable
with
them.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say that.
Oh,
I went like 5 different ways. Like, you shouldn't say. You should. Oh, maybe you shouldn't say. And then like, fuck it.
Well
Zula.
then.
Yeah.
The disabler.
No, maybe not.
Have you heard?
It's
Duel
like
of the Disablers
the
in town.
Punisher's cousin.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Isn't that just
I don't
Batman?
want to be here.
I live in hell.
Yeah, it's just Batman.
This is Batman.
Welcome, everyone. Well,
Hello.
to start
We're
off
here.
the show, we are going to be discussing the Christmas special.
Taking you way back.
Way
Ding
back.
dong, ding dong. Dong dong, ding dong. Jingle
To-
bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Rock. Hi.
You don't even like that song. A Christmas
I hate it.
Carol themed Christmas
Yes.
special.
That was DM'd by our lovely and wonderful Keni.
Who's that? Not
Why,
me.
it's you. Why, it's Christmas Day.
Oh, it's Christmas Day. Wonderful.
So we got to go to Christmas Village.
Yes. We're back in it again after Moo's Die Hard Christmas episode. So it's back. Christmas Village is back. And what did you all think?
I liked it.
Christmas Village is so
loved
much
it.
more horrifying every time we go there.
Every year it just gets a little
Yeah.
worse.
Honestly.
We add. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. You go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that we add a little bit more darkness to it each time.
It was not.
Also, they didn't have a
Christmas
bar
spirit,
this
no.
time around. What the fuck?
It's a different time period.
Hate it. Not
Are
a fan.
we ruining
During
Christmas
Prohibition?
Town each time we,
Yeah, right.
we get brought there?
You're not
'Cause
going.
I can tell you, there's definitely one underneath the floorboards. Then
You're not going in consecutive order for their time.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we could tell.
Wibbly
there's
wobbly.
Things that happened. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Shane, you were going to say something.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that Christmas special was one of the top Check Please and associated media episodes of all time
Aww.
for me.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
glad
I
you
had
liked
one
it.
main feeling throughout it when I figured out it was Christmas Carol and that we were the major players. I was like, Keni is gonna make us sing as revenge for last time. Aren't they?
No, no one had to sing. Most
although
of
I
the
was
Christmas.
hoping.
Did you want to sing? I can make you sing next time.
No, I was hoping someone would sing.
Oh.
I would be terrified too
Hmm.
because Valentino is absolutely a better singer than I am,
I-
and I have no idea how I'd do that.
So I had made my own personal bingo and got none of them because I don't have Shane's clairvoyance. But I was hoping.
Shane, the most random shit will happen. I'm sorry. The most random shit will happen, and you do like check that off the bingo. I'm like, no, you fucking
The
did it.
fuck?
Someone's like, I gotta go take a shit, and Shane's like, check it off. I'm like, no, fuck you.
For reference, last week I had something about mentions of Valentino getting stuffed, And lo and behold, it happened.
Yeah, I remember
It literally
that comment
happened.
having you in the chat. I'm like, no, fuck you. There's no fucking way.
Is just very magical. Like they'll just manifest things very, very easily. We'll have a conversation and I'll just message them later and be like, you made this happen somehow. I don't know how, but you did this.
Because it'll be like shit like Stavik loses a tooth. I'm like, no, you don't fucking know what session that's gonna happen.
It's just the
But
vibes.
I was almost certain that Screwy was going to sing the "There Goes Mr. Humbug," or at least like hum it or something.
Yeah, there was no Muppet references from you. I made Zulin a puppet just for you, Screwy.
There goes Mr. Bitch.
Yeah.
I will sing that song so fucking hard. I know all that. I know
I
that
know. So
entire song.
what happened? Why'd you fuck up my bingo?
God, sometimes I feel like it might be. I don't want to be too obvious. I don't want to be too obvious.
I made a fucking Zuppet.
If it had googly eyes, I think that would have.
I'm
That would
sorry.
have been the straw.
The button eyes were too little, I guess. My bad. I'll think about that the next time I make someone a puppet.
So let's start off from the beginning
You're
of
right.
the
You're
episode.
right.
I suppose.
So, session starts off with all of us in the tavern. Touch the orb. Very normal instance of how we get into these special situations. And you all experience snow together for the first time as a party. Yay!
Yay.
I enjoyed Xander rolling around in the snow and living life to its fullest for a moment.
Oh, that was so cute.
I loved the conversation with Stavik being like, no, you guys don't understand. Zulin is a puppet and he's on my hand.
Louis and Xander immediately go, yeah, obviously. And then he's like, you're not listening to me. And like,
Meanwhile,
Louis
the others are like, where's Zulin?
He's right here and he's in my head.
I love being the chaos, confusion, himbo tag team with Bro on stuff like that. Having stuff
No.
where all the players know what's going on, be like, I'm just gonna say the wrong thing. with confidence.
But I like
Great.
that their voices are heard more than Louis and Xander's
That's
somehow.
because they're so much more confident about their dumb answers.
That's true.
Louis and like Xander's pretty confident. Louis like, I think this is what happened, and Bro and Valentina are both like, no. Let me
No,
tell
no,
you.
no, no.
Let me tell you the
That's
truth.
possible.
Source, trust me, bro.
I saw it on Facebook.
They're the fake newsers. Oh man.
Source, would I lie to you?
When did you all figure out it was a Christmas Carol, by the way?
Once we got assigned our roles, was the like it
Oh,
was very
okay.
Grinch coded up till then,
Yeah, I kind of mixed
yeah.
the two together.
which I was like, oh hey, there's the Grinch. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Well,
I
was
want to stop her.
so
I want
there.
her to keep Grinching shit.
I was so there
Grinching it
for
up.
it.
Nah, I wanted to go through that backstory that I didn't get to experience in goddamn season campaign 1. God fucking damn it. I was like, we're gonna get to Vera's backstory one way or another, bitches.
I'm gonna force it. Beautiful.
Oh,
No notes.
I love her backstory. Yeah, so you guys went into Christmas Town eventually, got to experience the lights and smells and sounds and the current era's mares. Yes.
I do like that they have a book of all the things that have happened.
That's
the past.
true. That's their
And
history.
And you fucking riffing on us for not having a team name season 1.
Perfect.
I think they were the protectors, or there was one protector.
It's such an old entry.
Mhm.
She's been here before, but she doesn't remember. Doesn't really make sense now, does it?
Yeah, we
Beardy,
saw the-
out of all the renditions of Christmas Town, as of course you started the first two Christmas specials, have I done justice to Christmas Town over the years?
I think that we all have our own interpretations of Christmas Town, and I think that you are definitely finding what you like about it, and you're making it your own, and I respect that.
Also,
Well-
Christmas Town doesn't deserve justice.
No justice.
At least chronologically, the black and white Christmas Town was the town that started most of this,
Those
which would be the
fuckers.
first two seasons, because those towns were in black and white. They went to Technicolor when I took over. A transition, really.
Yeah.
You just hit the button.
Hit the button and it was Technicolor. Wow.
Bet we got to see a bunch of quote unquote destruction slash dickishness, I guess.
From Vera. Yeah.
Hilarious pranks, I think is what you meant to say.
I think it's called chicanery.
I think my favorite was the destruction of the snowman.
Absolutely.
Oh. Whew.
I'm pretty...
I loved, like, Valentino was like, this snowman was pretty cool, actually. I'm in for it. And then with how easy Xander was able to placate them, he's like, I feel zero sympathy anymore. Like, these children are fucking
Clap
soft-brained
if you
idiots.
believe.
Yeah. I was like, whoever destroyed the snowman clearly needed it more than they needed the snowman.
What did Farrah tell them?
I just pulled up the guide. Actually, give me a moment. Oh, no, too far. Oh. Let's see.
That's right. That's up.
She made him say stuff like snow melts just like your dreams and your scarf will never keep you warm enough.
Terrifying.
There were actually
That's a good
two
line.
more scenes that I had in case we didn't take too long in the intro, but we did not get to them. And people were too ready to kill Vera, so I was like, I should dial this back a little bit first. So, two specific scenes were not used. One was, let's see, a market stall that had like bees everywhere, jars of honey that were rearranged into like a fucking pyramid for fun. And the vendor would be like, she said my pies were too happy, so she used them to feed her bees.
I mean,
also,
literally realized that's really nice from Vera, feeding anything to her bees.
I liked how I think it was Bastion made the kids cry by saying that he was gonna stab
Her and leave her
Yeah.
in the snow to bleed out.
Yeah.
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 He's like, you know what'll make you feel better? Revenge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Louis in
I'm
the
gonna get her
background.
for you.
Maybe a little bit. And then, let's see, there was some sort of garland where it was like coated in hive husk instead. So like bees had started to make hives out of them. It was grody. And everyone said that it kind of smelled like swamp water, but it was just insect smell. And those were the two scenes that we missed. But the first two were far more interesting in my opinion, so I was like,
They were
yeah, good
fun.
enough.
Those are good.
I was not sure how Valentino was going to react to Christmas Town in general.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's a lot more positive and upbeat than Levette. And Levette loved it. She was like, oh, this is so cute and cozy. But as soon as they started being like, oh, well, we don't want anyone naughty here, Valentino's like, get me the fuck out. Naughty is my thing.
Also, we did skip over what was it? Xander talking to the dead child spirit.
Yay!
Yeah.
Spirits!
Even the Christmas special, Xander's doing, like, weird, creepy shit.
He's just living his best life.
He sure is. I mean, he's loving it. He found his Casper.
Yeah,
Truly.
you really did.
Yeah.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Oh my god! I put 3 together without knowing it. Hooray. I should do Gremlins. Anyways.
Oh my god, that would be terrifying.
Well, that means I have to have like a really cute Halloween if I do a scary Christmas.
Scary godmother.
Yes, I love her so
Love that.
much.
Oh, love
Right.
Scary Godmother.
Wow.
So the mayors got you all some Christmas magic to turn into your ethereal ghost forms and got to be the past, present, future, and the ghost of telling it how it is.
Ghost of telling it how it is.
That's what Bastion was, pretty much.
I mean, just if it came down to it, I would have sang Three Spirits.
I would prefer if you didn't. Thank you.
Yeah. I know you hate my singing. I get it.
No. I just would rather you just play your characters and not like.
That's what I did.
Okay. I mean, you told me you like tried to do the Jacob Marley speech, and I was like, no, just be your character.
Just a little bit.
please.
I put my own Bastion spin on it, but yeah, I think it came
I
off.
mean, he
correct.
started off with like, first of all, you're a bitch, and maybe
Yeah.
they
That's
deserve
true.
to hate you.
He's so aggressive in the specials. Like, what's up
Right?
with
It
was
Bastion? Like, Halloween, he's like, fuck you, Soul. You're weird. This one, he's
true.
like, fuck you, Vera. You're weird.
Also true. I don't understand what the problem
He
is.
wasn't wrong.
He
These are
wasn't wrong. He's
verifiable
just very
things.
mean.
Each of these specials is going to be Bastion telling one of the original characters that they're weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just odd.
Mm.
Well, they all are, so yeah.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of your spirit forms? Spirit.
I loved it.
Also, I love the title card.
Mhm.
Thank
Oh,
you.
God, yes.
It took
Gorgeous.
me much longer than I thought it was going to. I was like, oh, these are mostly like busts. They're very simple. It's not even the whole fucking picture. It took me so long for some reason. I don't know what happened.
In case no one has noticed, my Discord PFP is
The Zuppet.
Zuppet.
I have
That is
absolutely
true.
noticed.
Absolutely.
When it came to being Ghost of Christmas Future,
Mhm.
I knew it's the character in the series in almost all of the different iterations is silent and just points and all that kind of stuff. So I tried to be as
Yeah, I didn't really want you to be the characters. You were whatever rendition you were, right?
yeah. I tried to incorporate the kind of spookiness and threatening, but
Don't
not
worry.
phys-
Vera's scenes of the future did it enough for her.
Uh-huh.
So, since we are talking about the future, did anyone notice what happened to Reduvi?
Doovie? Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. Poor
I just didn't even know if you guys noticed it was Reduvi. I was like, no one's reacting to
Mhm.
this. I'm not sure.
Well, I was not clear on what time period Vera was from at that time. So the fact that she wasn't reacting made me think I had guessed wrong.
Xeno, if you wouldn't mind just explaining it, I believe, to be correct, it was right after Vera attacked Pentress, but before she had met our party / been attacked / captured for her attack.
Correct. So the timeline was Vera getting back to her hive settlement after the Pentress estate attack. Literally within that time, it would have been within that day that their settlement would have been attacked by Pentress afterwards, killing everyone and leaving Vera basically almost dead. And then she would make her way over to Ville over the next month or two, healing as much as they could, and getting eventually to the Deadman's Rest.
And I had just kind of at the time thought it was present Vera, like being yoinked out of the amber. So I was like, oh, well, if she doesn't recognize this person, then maybe it's not Reduvi. And I was like, I'll just wait and see what anyone says.
Nope. It was just mostly a little Easter egg to traumatize you as players.
I was there.
I was waiting for you to make a comment, Screwy. I was like, Screwy's gonna be mad at me. He's gotta say something, but no, there was nothing.
I was, but I was serious. I'm listening. I'm like, fuck, no. But I couldn't. I didn't want to break the scene. I didn't want to.
And because of that, you took away another bingo from me.
It's true.
That was one of them was that Screwy was to say, Kenny, what's wrong with you? Or, what the fuck, Kenny?
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
I was waiting for it. I was like, all right, Screwy, come at me. I'm ready for it. But nothing. I was like, they must not have noticed that it was Reduvi.
No, I'm like,
Did they see it was Reduvi?
She's even on the cover. I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah. I didn't want to ruin the scene.
Notably,
it was so good.
If Vera had been more confrontational with that version of Vera, you guys would have gone into a fight to save Reduvi. There was an entire map planned of fighting a bunch of abominations, and that Hornet Vera. So that was a possibility, but Vera was handling it on her own time, like pretty well. And I was like, you know what? She's good at this. Like, get it, girl. Go off. Be healed.
My personal favorite part of the episode was the past portion.
Ooh.
Just because, I don't know, I really liked having Vera get to experience that trauma again.
Yum, 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 yum.
It was surprising Valentino being a co-past spirit. I thought he would be suited for the present with the jovialness and stuff, but it was fun. It was fun bouncing off of Louis.
Mm-hmm.
It was also really. I was like, man, Valentino feels really poorly suited for this role because he's watching and he was just like, yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, I mean,
like, you have a right to be mad.
Louis was sitting there like, Jesus Christ. But also, like, when she's like, that's what elves do. And he's like, statistically, there's not enough elves to be a big problem. You got to do your math, girl. Please.
Well, not enough elves anymore.
Oh my God.
That's called problem solving.
Yeah, so I chose to make Valentino a past spirit because I thought there was a lot of stuff to do with his past that he's like personally avoiding talking about at all, and it felt very tongue-in-cheek to put him in that position as well, where it coincides with Louis, where he's also kind of stuck in his past. A lot of his emotions, of course, come from his past experiences, so that's how he reacts, right? It's a lot of reactionary based on what's happened to him. Whereas Xander, we don't really know about his past, and I thought he was a person who's looking too far in the future all the time, so I wanted to put him as a character that needed to be in the present for this situation. And then it was too easy to not pick Stavik for the future one. I was like, it's so perfect. How could I not? He's a literal skeletal man with a cloak on. How could I not pick that?
I feel like it would have been a funny flip to make him Ghost of Christmas Past, and
I considered
it would be a funny kind of.
But I didn't think that Stavik had the right emotional weight with what Vera's past was to fit that. I thought Valentino and Louis both kind of probably agreeing with Vera's past would be more suitable for it, to be honest.
And he made the right choice.
Hoping Stavik would be like, reveal his skull face, be like, death awaits you, and Vera would be like, I know. Yeah, I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
That's
duh.
not scary.
What are you,
It's
stupid?
not that you're gonna
Levels.
die. It's that all the people that in your hive, they're fucked.
Okay, but that's the
You'd
future.
be like, yeah, they did die. I know that. That's why I'm getting revenge.
Bitch.
That's why I'm pissing on these kids' snowman.
It was funny.
Let's see. Was there a specific role that you would have rather been part of? Like, would you have rather been in the past, present, or future ones? Just
No,
as
I
a
love-
character.
No, I loved mine. I loved mine.
I think that question's open to anyone.
Well, I think it worked out perfectly. Like, while I thought Valentino would be a good fit for present, I thought Xander was like a lot more helpful than Valentino would be. I was prepared for Valentino to like for Vera to get scolded a bunch on her past, and then to come to Valentino, he'd be like, "I don't care about none of that shit. Let's just eat and have fun." But
Yeah.
I don't know if that would have actually helped her move forward at all. Where Xander was there asking the hard questions, I was like, "This is actually the helpful way."
And that's why I wanted to put Valentino with Louis to begin with, because I thought they would be able to kind of, not exactly good cop, bad cop it, but have
counterbalance
different...
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about you, Shane?
Yeah, no, I feel like I would have instinctively picked future for Xander, but I think present made a lot of sense based on exactly what you said about Xander needing to live in the present. And I feel like a lot of Xander and Vera's journeys overlap in certain ways, though they differ in a lot of ways as well. And so it was really interesting to just kind of go through it without a particular agenda in mind, but just watching Xander experience these things that Vera did and relating himself to her. Yeah, so it was really, really interesting to be the present spirit.
What about you, Beardy? What do you think Bastion could have been if he didn't want to be the good old intro spirit?
I feel like that the only thing he could have been otherwise would have probably been past. Though, you know what? No. Sorry, present. I meant to say present.
Okay,
I think he would have
okay.
been. I think he would have been either been. I think Marley was a good choice, but I think present could have been a fallback, because present's meant to be kind of like a jovial or like party guy, and that could certainly be construed as Bastion. That would have worked, but I honestly preferred to have gone the Marley route because he got to be as abrasive as he wanted to be.
I think
So there's
because
that.
of how Vera's backstory was with constructing this, like obviously this is a reference to A Christmas Carol, but it's obviously not going to be the same because I'm doing a completely different story for each of these scenes. So
Yeah.
I had to make sure that the characters resonated with those areas of those lives too, so that it wasn't like, oh yeah, that person's gonna be a party dude, and I'm like, my dude, I'm about to show you a bunch of people dying. There ain't no fucking party.
To be fair, that was every part.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
true.
Vera. Congratulations. Woo! Her
Your
life
past, present, and
sucks.
future is filled with murder.
Yay!
Murder.
So, the idea that present should be a party character, I'm like, throw that shit out, be your character, and follow along with the fucking story. Thank you, Xander. So, yeah, I'm glad I picked Xander for that. I was like, I'm putting a lot of faith in this man. Come on, be yourself, Xander. I enjoyed Clarice spilling the beans on how the spirit stuff works after Bastion was already in the works of it all. It was just like,
Yeah,
oh, were you guys not told how to do this?
my bad.
Whoopsies. I thought the mirrors would have told you. They didn't.
And
Oh.
Bastion being like, why can't I fly? And then Clear's just like, you're probably weighed down by all of your past mistakes. None of us can actually fix that for you. You just have to live with it. That girl was savage.
Wow.
It's like, all right, I guess I'll just drag these weights up a fucking mountain.
We're just floating casually around. Like, I don't feel cold. This is just nice. This is very scenic. Bastion, isn't this scenic?
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Apparently, Bastion just needs to do what Clarius does and feel no remorse for anything.
Yeah. I will say I was surprised at the number of dead children references in a Christmas
Right?
special.
I loved it. It was great.
Oh my god.
What?
It
No.
was only Reduvi and
Yeah.
Clarice, I think.
So many people dead.
That's true.
I mean, like, people
Explicitly.
naturally die. It happens. It's
I
just,
mean, it's a lot of people in the during the attack also.
yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
that's fair.
There wasn't
Also,
the dead
every
kid, but
time-
there was the kid without the mom and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just enjoyed writing very horrific scenes with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm there with you.
hmm I was
I
like,
loved it.
mm.
Wasn't expecting it in the Christmas special, but I loved it.
We've come a long way from the Christmas town of old.
Mhm,
you weren't in
mhm.
Christmas Town. You were in Vera's memories, okay? Not my fault.
That's fair.
I enjoyed bringing Talia in for a little bit of a moment for a scene. Just to really hammer that fucking home on Vera. She loved you and your father.
Yeah.
And I give kudos to Xander at that point because I feel like he said like the most primo thing after you saw your mother, and I was just like, it's a cherry on top. It's like a treat for me as the DM.
It's like a reward.
That's like a reward. It was so tasty. I liked the confrontation with Vera against Vera. I got
Mhm.
to flip the script on you, which was very, very fun. As soon as you're like, why did you do this? I was like, I have my in. Let's fucking go.
It's a Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. So it was very, very fun. I actually didn't anticipate Vera to be upset with Vera, so that was also very fun for me to get surprised by someone's actions. Thank you.
Well, I think it was more of because obviously Vera was fine with the attack part
Mm-hmm.
and seeing the outcome because like yeah, that's what I was there to fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
But it was seeing the transition to a more militaristic state. Like she was planning on having this amount of mass violence only on here, and then everything would be perfect. Everything would be great after that.
Not so. Yeah. In the future where Vera doesn't become best friends with Sowiana Pawihimnia, things go really bad.
Mmm.
You learn to love elves, right, Vera?
Oh, I love him, all right. Sorry, loved.
Rude. Was there anything else that really stood out to you guys? Things that you enjoyed, or just?
There's something that stood out to me at the end. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh right.
Is it-
What was
We're talking
that?
about Xander being in the present and stuff. And that kind of, I feel like, went down that cliff with his fucking body. Like, sure, living in the present, being like, well, I can endure the pain now because the future has got my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if everything had gone according to plan, he wouldn't have had to kill himself during the Christmas special, but it didn't during the Halloween special, so he had to kill himself then.
Hey, yo, this man's loco.
Exceedingly, yeah.
There's something
I
about
mean-
just at the end, you're just like, all right.
You're like, all right, you go through that portal. I'm gonna be right back.
Like, I want to see a, like, honest to God fucking Christmas movie with all the sentimentality, all the wonder, and it to end with, all right.
Just ragdoll off.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
He
I
choked
had
on my water.
to.
Door flap!
Yeah.
While Mariah Carey starts playing, and you.
Wonderful Christmas.
Sausage, you boom boom.
It was the only way to have the conversation that he needed to have.
Well,
God.
you certainly had a conversation. What did you think of the being of the orb?
I love her.
She loves you all too. In
That's
your
my
own
Mima.
special way.
Yeah.
What about Zulin?
I
Oh.
mean, you go ahead.
Does she love Zulin?
Of course she loves him. She loves all of you. She loves all her children.
You can love your children and then also realize that they are monstrosities beyond redemption that must be killed. You know?
He
Yeah,
just didn't fit in
fair.
Christmas Town, and she knew that. She's
Which
like, better not.
I did enjoy that Stavik could hear Zulin's thoughts and was
And
still
still
like,
defended him.
not
Still
that
defending.
bad.
I want to cut Louis open. He's
That
a
was not
great
said.
guy. All right, well,
Mhm.
this is pretty much-
But what
Oh, go ahead.
Stavik believes in Zulin and believes what they're doing is somehow going to end up helping.
Is that
Oh,
for
it will.
Stavik or for Zulin?
That's for Stavik hoping for that Zulin
No. I mean,
will-
does he hope that for Zulin, for himself, or for Zulin?
For Zulin.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he did not say that thing about Louis, but he did, upon meeting the mayors,
Mhm.
immediately think that these would be prime, like, dissection subjects.
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
He's not irredeemable. He's really just a good guy. I mean, look at him.
change
He turned into a Muppet. Nothing's more adorable than that.
Nothing's more adorable than a Muppet.
He can't move or scream. And that
Wonderful.
makes him better. Oh, man. I mean, technically, Zulin was also a spirit of the future. It's just he had no way of speaking.
I was hoping that I'd hear something from Stavik during the Ostrovik part, just because he was
Mhm.
from.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't say anything. Was that also on your bingo, Xeno?
No,
Oh, it would have been on mine.
I'm sorry.
I can't remember what the third option was.
How big was your bingo
It
sheet?
was 3.
B-I-N.
Tic-tac-toe game where I always win.
Like 3 separate bingos?
There's
No.
three
Oh, okay.
squares.
Just three.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, 3
he needs.
squares.
B-I-N.
B-I-N.
B-I-N. B-I-N. But, any other thoughts about the storyteller, or shall we move on to last week's episode?
I would
Where's
like to
this ghost gonna come in?
What ghost?
That
Clarice?
that Xander brought.
Oh,
yeah.
Clarice?
Yeah.
I don't
where's,
know.
Where's Clarice?
Maybe we should make her some powdered cookies and find out.
Oh, I'm scared. I feel like that's gonna come back to haunt us.
Well, that's
there's
kind of what
plenty
spirits
coming back to
do.
haunt us. Yeah.
I don't know about that. Ghosts aren't known to haunt.
Ghosts aren't real.
Before we move
That's
on
true.
to the next session, I would like to just chime in that I did get to say a line that I was hoping to say during the main campaign,
That's
which was when talking about Faye and Aunt Effie. It was because Vera didn't think that they looked at all, and after finding out, it was the fact that she believed she could have found herself, because Faye's like this master ranger.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, even if you looked a little bit, fuck you.
That was a very emotional delivery. It was
very good.
beautiful.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. That past is so juicy.
I
We
also
actually
really
got to see
liked.
people from it.
I also really liked hearing Cormac giving a lullaby or whatever, or seeing.
Yeah. It was very important since he was a
Spicy.
rogue bard. I wanted to make sure that he had some sort of singing moment with her.
Because the reason why Vera became more lenient towards Soul was because of Soul singing. Because Vera really loves music because of Cormac.
Man, Vera doesn't make any decisions rationally, does she?
It's all emotional, baby.
100%
Straight from the
emotional.
heart. And I love that about
And
her.
you're too bad.
Shall we talk about last session?
Last session
Or
in...
two sessions?
Must we?
It was just last week's session. Episode 39.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, nice.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So we're not all the way to nice. It's just nice.
Nice. Oh no.
It's someone.
Mm.
39
we're
is-
in Parthenae?
No.
39 is someone laying next to a really big butt.
Good night, everybody.
No, we
Good
still have
night.
2 episodes to talk about.
Oh, fuck. Fine.
And at least this one started on a note that was like not too heavy or tense or anything.
Yeah. So, where exactly does the episode start again? I'm in today's episode too much in my head.
It started in because Stavik and Xander and Louis were on their way back to tell
Right.
everybody about everything, and then we found a thing under the table and went to Christmas Town.
Yup.
And then we had like a little bit of a headache for a second, but we were
Mhm.
fine. So the episode
Yeah.
starts out with drugging a woman.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yep.
I blame
yeah.
a lot of parties, kind of Zulin mostly, but
What?
not completely.
It's like 80-20 Zulin to blame for this.
I've been
Very.
enjoying that group for this one, yeah.
Well, before the inoculation occurred,
Jeez.
Oh, don't call it that.
Why would you call it that?
Why would you call it that?
so anyways, I distinctly remember having a pretty good conversation with Stavik about this whole thing, and he was given 3 options.
And what were those 3 options, Xeno?
I could modify his body. We could try out this
Experimental.
experimental memory juice that I don't know what it will do. Or we could do nothing and you could just wallow in your own despair.
I have a concern about this juice based on the end of the most recent episode, but we'll get there.
Still think you should have just stapled a dick on him and told him to
Just put it. Yeah.
Okay, here's the logistical problems of that. This is me coming from a biological aspect of it.
Okay.
Stavik is there's no biological aspect to him.
We live
There's
in a
nothing
magical
left.
world where Zulin could have made you have a dick that work.
He just had to staple the balls on too.
That's the problem. That's where I'm
And
coming
then
from.
when Stavik disrobes, he'd just be a skeleton with a dick flopping around. It's attached to the fucking pelvis.
Ew, you're so
That's not how this
gross.
works. That's not how any of that works.
Ugh.
But
Happy to be part
okay.
of this, guys.
Happy
Really,
New
Yep.
Year's.
this is proud of this content we're creating.
I love you, Beardy.
Yeah.
I gave options and I tried to get out of this situation.
I love your out was to mind wipe someone.
Even before then. Even before that
Okay,
aspect of it.
let's kind of talk about this. Husa has made a biological connection with Stavik. So it's not like
Yeah.
she can just jump out of this as she's tried to explain.
I mean, typically you can if it's not some magic bullshit.
It is magic bullshit, though. It's literally how her race works.
I know. Now.
Like, it's not just, like, she's not just a human and doesn't work like human. Just like harpies have their own, like, culture where it was very, like, exchange-oriented and there's no, like, emotions towards a lot of that stuff normally. This is just another, like, thing, except this one has a more concrete thing that's happening with her when she has a mate.
You talking to me like this is my problem.
I'm,
Oh no, this is not your problem necessarily.
I mean,
This is
it's your experiment.
no.
It's only your
it's your-
solution
yeah.
is all.
And
This
it
is-
continues
no,
to
no,
be
no.
so.
That's the thing. All of this is fantastic data.
Yeah.
Data's data. It doesn't. It cannot. Data can neither be good nor bad. Data is data to a
A
scientist.
sociopath.
Fair.
It's like a
Fair. But I.
Get it
I
out.
should have
Get it out.
said
Shake it
thanks,
out.
but no thanks.
I
Three
mean,
sessions ago, I should have said, "Oh, that's very nice, Husa. I appreciate it."
Well, the thing is, you
no,
just
that's
backtracked
my fault.
immediately. So this is the same day for her, right? You were like, yes, like, sure.
Next day. This is technically the next. Oh, in this episode. Yeah. Sorry.
Uh,
This is the
I'll,
same
I'll
day.
be
for
your
them.
meat, your mate, your meat.
Oh no!
That was the
no.
problem, actually.
That is, in fact, the issue at hand, yes.
that was the Freudian slip of all time.
I'm gonna get back into my my security blanket here for a second.
Your cocoon you'll be born again as a beautiful butterfly.
But like, instead of being like, yeah, I messed up, but I gotta own up for this, he's like, nah, I'm gonna do what's good for me. I'm gonna wipe your memory, girl.
I think the key here, Screwy, was in what you said just a second ago when you're like, I'm trying to figure a way out of this. There's no out of this anymore. There's a
In
forward
too deep.
direction.
That depends
But
on if we
there's
find
no-
Husa.
That depends
Yeah,
on
I mean,
if
that's true. We
Husa's
could
not
kill
already.
Husa, actually, then that would be out.
What the fuck? I
Well, I'm just
mean,
saying.
Jesus.
That's my point, though. That's
I
the
mean,
only
she
real
might
out.
already be fucking dead.
Yeah, then Stavik's free. That's the only out that there is.
I guess so.
I also just want to say that aside from the obvious ethical issues of like wiping somebody's mind, like setting that entire conversation aside,
Just aside.
the part that like really, because I'm like, okay, this is a D&D game. This kind of situation happens more often than one would think in a D&D type game, you know? But the
What?
thing about the situation
Girl, not me.
No,
that
no,
made
hold on,
me-
stop there. Wait, pause there.
We're not
Pause
talking
there.
about other
You're
people's
saying-
games right now. Let Shane finish their thought.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
So the
go
thing
ahead.
is, Zulin was literally like, I don't have any idea what this mind-wiping juice will do. And the answer was still yes to that.
Yeah,
That's
let's
the
do
part
that
that got
one.
to me. That's the part that I was like, what if she just like her mind is completely gone? What if she has a
Like
bad
every
reaction to it?
day,
We don't
she
know.
just forgets the previous day. It's 51st dates. You're making me reference Adam Sandler.
Oh, no.
Oh
What if she
no!
remembers the previous day, but then not the days before that? So tomorrow she will remember that they're married, but not what happened the day
This
after.
is so cursed.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Experimental.
Trying to like take it easy on you today.
I'm also
Chicken
I'm also not sure what the trigger is for removal of the memory wipe, because obviously we eventually remembered stuff back after we killed the hag. So if you were to kill Zulin, would the memory come back, or is it some other trigger? I don't know.
We could find out.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna say,
can.
we'll have to cool Zilin to find out, I guess.
Yeah. Just make sure to write it down in my notebook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we have to write in fucking chicken scratch? Because I don't know if we can manage that.
Maybe.
I can just write. It'll look like chicken scratch. I can do the writing. Louis can't. His handwriting too pretty.
I'm sure most
Elegant.
people's handwriting right now is pretty good,
Really
since that's like their
elegant.
only way to
Or
communicate.
it's either super elegant or they can't write.
Yeah, that's what
You're
Yeah,
illiterate
the
or you're not.
binary.
There's a one-way path here. Oh man.
Yeah, so those fun things. Obviously, what was it? Bastion wanted to have a sip of that disgusting dwarven copper brew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Why
Didn't
does
go
Musa
well.
keep trying to drink my alcohols? I'm scared of her. Louis getting like alcohol defensive. She just grabs people drinks and he's like, no.
She doesn't know better. She's
Ugh.
new.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And no one's teaching her.
Was new.
She's
Thank-
new
We're
every day
we're
now.
gonna go back to the fucking Lentikivi someday, and we're gonna be talking to Gidru. Be like, yeah, so we didn't realize we should tell her not to take people's drinks and stuff, and he'd be like, she taking people's drinks? That's fucking uncool of her.
Like, what
Yeah.
did she
You
give back?
don't do that down here either. It'd be like,
She didn't
what,
give
just
anything back
latched
for
on to
it?
Stavik after like 2 days. Yeah, that's typical Husa.
It's like,
Yeah, she made the
That's
whole
Husa.
mating for life thing up. That's not.
This
a
is a
thing.
pattern.
She does that to try and trick
She
people.
has a problem.
Let's see.
amazing.
I recall there was some war playing. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. After her memory got wiped, they played war. Well, he taught her war, which, yeah, the most complicated game to learn for cards. It's war. It amused me. It tickled my soul.
It was funny.
It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be real hard for her to learn, guys. She's already learned poker.
I can't wait for Go Fish.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with Go Fish. Thank you very much. It's fun. It's cute.
Did I say there was?
Why are you getting so defensive over Go Fish?
Because I was made fun of for suggesting Go Fish when I was younger. All right,
Wait, how old were you, and were you around other children?
teenagers.
Yeah, okay, that makes
Teenage.
sense.
There is nothing wrong with Go Fish. It's fun.
I'm gonna go to casino. Go Fish.
Can we play Go Fish?
I
You
mean,
guys have Uno here?
Yeah,
I actually will say
dude.
the last time I was in Vegas, when I was walking around the casino floor, they actually did have War available as a casino game.
How do you even
That's
do that?
fantastic.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
I
was
guess
there,
it's
and I-
just. I
Yeah.
hope I win. It's
Yeah,
all
I mean, it's
random.
Random garbage. I mean, imagine they have some, like, they're not going to do it unless they're, making at least
I
51% of the wins.
There's
for the
like a
house, so-
slaps rule, right? Was there a slaps rule? Yeah.
Yes.
Don't think they do that in casinos.
Doubt
They
they're doing that in
should.
casinos.
It's more fun that way.
I feel like that would get dangerous real soon. At a casino where they serve alcohol.
Probably.
You walk in the front door and you just hear pat, 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 pat. Ah!
So after that night, we went to the
Festival.
market. Yeah.
Yes.
In the morning.
Market in the morning.
First
It was a good
person
time.
that we saw, I think, was Valentino and the Bard, or was it Louis? and
It
the
was
Phoenix?
Louis and the Harpy when he got the fabric. It was Valentino right after. Louis got his fire-resistant cloth that he's going to use to make his new outfit. And he got a free feather that causes wind that he had to make sure wasn't god magic.
That you, complained about getting a free magic item?
This
Yeah.
better not be from fucking Eden.
He had to make sure. He was like, "Oh, fucking did God magic just fucking touch me?" Probably wouldn't, but he's still paranoid as fuck.
Where on your body did the god?
Did the
magic
god touch you?
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
We're not ready for that conversation. Anyways.
Oh no!
So he got a feather that causes luck. It's a one-time use, and I'm very excited to use that for a very specific day in the future. Luck for an entire day, guys. It'll be great when we face the boss.
Mhm.
Good times, good times. But then Valentino got to meet a bard that piqued my interest because I was trying to figure out if that was Louis' sister for a good whole minute while she was getting
Same.
described. I was like, is that my fucking sister?
Purple
hair? What the
That would have
fuck?
been fucking wild.
I was
dude.
like, Valentino, don't fuck my sister. Valentino, don't fuck my sister. Valentino, don't fuck my sister.
He would have gone for it. He would. That wouldn't have stopped him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that would have been a really good bonding moment for them.
Oh man, I just imagine this conversation where Valentina's like, "Guess what I did last night?" And Louis like, "Hey, my sister's in town." Valentina's like, "Well, I joined the family."
I really liked the part where she just showed Valentino her tongue to say that she was on
I'm
mute.
already on muse, baby.
Mm-hmm.
She was very
It's great.
cute. I enjoyed her energy.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm super anxious, but can't let it show.
Yeah, I mean, like, every time we run into a woman, I'm like, I hope you don't die. That would be great. Please
Well,
don't.
we just had 2 women disappear.
Maybe she was on a bathroom break.
For hours?
It's a really bad bathroom break.
So she had
Yeah.
Taco
12 to
Bell.
8?
She had Taco Bell.
Hey, we don't judge.
It could have been one of those things where
people's
every time she left the
problems,
bathroom,
alright?
she had to turn around, go back, and she's like, "You know what? I'm just gonna wait here until I'm done." And then 8 hours later, was like, "I wasn't ready for it to be like this."
Yeah.
Not like this.
Oh my
Not like
god. I'm sure she's fine.
Well,
Was he-
Valentine's gonna run her. She'd be like, "Look, you're not gonna want it. I've been in an outhouse for 8 hours."
I am sweaty as fuck. You
Then-
don't want this.
So then after that, we went to Stavik,
Yeah.
Yes.
going to Steel Thorn, something like that. Storm and Stride.
Storm and Stride. Yep.
Did we get the lady's name who owns that?
Was it Mara
Was it-
Sonara, or was that the
Not
drug
Storm and Stride. Was that not her name?
Centaur?
The centaur? Yeah,
Yeah.
Storm and Stride.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Storm and Stride was
So-
her
Her name,
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was the name.
A lot
of
of
the
really
show.
cool items.
Yeah.
She goes. So she actually has 2 names. So her centaur name is Storm and Stride, and then when she travels amongst non-centaurs, she goes by Arok.
Arok.
It's easier for people to
Yeah,
have a
that's what I was
sing.
confused by.
She learned that two-leggers don't understand
They
their naming
started
conventions.
calling her Sass for some reason because they shortened
Yeah.
it to just the first letters for some reason.
Yeah,
We're just
She was
going
like,
Storm.
no.
And it still
Or-
fits.
it'd be-
My name
yeah, it'd be
isn't
Sis.
Storm.
Storm in Stride.
Oh,
So
sis.
yeah.
Oh.
So rather than
Hey,
calling her
sis.
sis, she's like,
Hey,
no,
sis.
Yeah, fuck that.
not doing that. Yeah. So she's like, so yeah. So she goes by Arok to some, Storm in Stride to others. But yeah, she's a big old strong centaur blacksmith.
Clydesdale?
Sure. I just whatever you'd like.
I love the description you gave where all the tools they have are just in different pockets, all lined
Oh, yeah.
up on a saddle.
Yeah, they're
love-
just totally
for some reason, I
lined
love
down with
that
saddlebags of forge tools. So they have
design.
everything
Just
on them
tools
that
are
they
right
need.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
so they're
that's-
just
that's just so cool to me.
Yeah, and they're just forging stuff. So yeah, they're very very strong, very muscled. Has lots of tattoos down the arms, braided, the kind of hair the color of dried hay. Yeah, good stuff. Fun character.
The items were very very nice, but the since I already have the masterwork bastard sword and the +1, I was toying with the idea of getting one of them because I thought as is they were +1s, but they are not. They're just they have that special added bonus against Fae, so that's why I was hemming and hawing on it. until I knew it wasn't just a simple +1. Well, not a simple, but a
I mean,
plus
you have
one
like
with
the
the-
money to +1 your weapons anyways, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
okay, okay.
I was just toying with the idea of getting that because of the Sky Shard, which was
Yeah.
really cool to me. But
So the only thing I will say though is that like you can enchant a weapon, that's fine, but you can't change its material easily later on. So
Right.
you have a steel weapon that you can enchant, but it's still a steel weapon. If someone has a Sky Shard weapon, you can't just add Sky Shard to your weapon later.
Right. I think the thinking though was that if he gets the Sky Shard sword for a ton of money, enchants it, and then we run to a fucking werewolf or a vampire, and is like, "Oh, I should have had a silver one." Like,
Well,
But silver's easy to add to weapons too.
but you can add silver with like a potion.
Mhm.
okay,
To a weapon. Temporary.
whatever. All right, we'll pick a different fucking material with a different effect.
Also,
That's
keep
not
in
my
mind,
point.
Keep in mind that we're currently in qualms with fucking nature spirits.
Well,
right
that
now.
was the next thing I was say is if we run into any Fae, we know Visander can just kill them, like easy, no consequences. There's no consequences to him just killing them.
not
instantly.
not
None,
a single
none
one.
yet.
And
Xander's
it's
never
easy for
experienced
him.
a consequence once in his life.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
true.
He acts like it.
Oh my god.
You're doing great, everybody.
Am I
Xander,
though?
like fucking kills some mountain spirit or something, and it curses him with shriveled dick for the rest of his life. And he's like, "I love having shriveled dick. This is great.
I've never been bothered by this. Why would I need
I've
that?
never been. Yeah, this is my new friend. My shriveled dick.
I'm sorry.
I
do you
mean,
talk to?
That's probably how he'd react. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
And
it's
to
really
be
weird
fair,
shit.
he wouldn't kill the mountain spirit if it wasn't all haughty and arrogant and like, you can't kill me in a way that matters. Right beforehand. You know,
Wait,
that
no.
was what it was.
Little bitch. I am eternal. Let's see about that. Oh my god, what if you weren't? But let's see. Stavik soon after ran into our Parthes friend that he has to fight at dawn now. Or wants to fight at dawn, actually, it seems. He seemed very eager for the fight, so I'm actually very excited to see this.
I'm too. I'm here for you, bro.
So
You're a good second.
I'm very excited for this fight. Stavik is obliging to the fight. He is not saying no, but he's not like bloodlust, like fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, okay, so
All
we're gonna do
right.
this. Fine.
I'm pretty sure Stavik was fucking laughing hysterically.
He was very gleeful about accepting this fight.
Sure, it's fine. You know what? I offered. Hey, I apologize. It was my fault. But if your honor requires this, far be it from me. I'm not gonna tell you no. Just saying.
I just enjoyed the apology and then just straight acceptance. Like, yes, I will fight you.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's fine. Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Again, got your back. Valentino's like, yeah, prove your honor. Let's whip this dude's ass.
God, Louis really tried to avoid the confrontation, but as soon as there was like a second talk, he was like, nah, I'm out. Bye. Valentino's so much better at this shit than he is anyways, because even if he was a second in that situation, Louis would have been there and been like, oh no, I'm not fighting. I'm gonna go now.
I feel
Bye.
like Lou would have just not shown up. But
Probably
like,
not.
if Stavik loses, I have to fight somebody, and I'm not gonna do that.
He would have been
so I
like,
decided
oh,
not
this
to
is
go.
this is the one day I decided to sleep. Fuck it.
He's lying in the corner, screaming. We're like, hey, Louis, you okay? You gotta stop his thing. You're like, oh no, I love sleeping. I'm gonna go right back to sleep.
I need to do this.
I'm so tired.
Why can't I sleep normal? It's good. It's good. It's great. It's great. Good times, great America. Papa John's. But I'm glad Stavik has Valentino, because I think this will be very comical because of Valentino being in this situation with him. But
Yeah,
also like
Valentino
really
has very little to actually offer as far as, fighting prowess.
Mhm.
Just the moral support, but he's got that in spades.
He's really good at it though, so I'm pretty excited to see
Yeah.
this scene
Oh,
out.
thanks.
However, right after goes to Louis and Xander and is like, "Ayo, I think he's trying to kill Usa, by the way."
Amazing.
I know I said I'd be his second, but like some real fucked up shit's going on, bros.
That was actually part of his motivation at the time, too. It was like, hey, if it comes down to it, this will be the perfect opportunity for to get Stavik in the back when he's not looking.
Oh my god.
If he
Yeah.
was going around killing party members, Valentino was like, all right.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, in the very least, he really did try to ask Stavik what was going on.
Mhm.
It was just a little vague. So it was a little scary.
I was like, all right, you know what? I'll just ask Stavik what's happening, and he'll probably get like 2/3 of an explanation, but he can be like, all right, he's in the clear. And so he's like, nothing happened. Like,
I think
that
something
was the
happened.
one thing you had to not say.
I have a concern. I have a lot of concern.
It's like, you get out of here, Valentine. You didn't see nothing.
Oh my god. Let's see. And then after, Xander got his little caboose over to the Ammonseer to ask her some questions with unhelpful answers and traumatized her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's sad
All right.
because people don't ask her nice things.
I
Pussy.
mean, it did get me thinking about how fucking stressful it would be to be like an actual working fortune teller, and people are like,
Right.
so can I
Bad
talk to my
news.
dead grandma? It's like, can you talk to your living dog? Someone else?
I think Riz might have been a psychopath.
I know. That was my next thought was Riz.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah.
Does that
Might
thought
have been.
come before or after the chain lightning on all the people of that city?
After.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't?
Who hasn't just killed a
Right.
bunch of people in a town? It's
Hasn't
super
wiped
normal.
a town or two, whatever.
You know, just the poor section who can't defend themselves and they're already dying, and just or the day prior actively tried to save a bunch of these people. It's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think Riz might be a psychopath.
I think Riz was motivated by something other than principles.
Themselves.
Mhm. I couldn't help but imagine, like, when they would do the fortune telling for towns of people coming through and just being like, oh no, like, especially we went to, like, when we go to a town where there's been like a war nearby or something.
Oh, they're fucking dead.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to know about your parents too? Are you sure?
No.
Okay,
Money,
fine.
please.
Well, I mean, your cousin's doing great. You sure you want the parents? Are you sure?
I'm so sorry
All
about
right.
this. They have passed on. Here is some glitter.
Like, you're like, all right, I swear, you've been like the 300th person. If you ask about whether or not your parents are alive, I'm going to tell you yes. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to tell you yes.
I mean, then again, Riz did do mostly fake fortunes unless they were like,
Yeah.
I think you need a real thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
They were, in fact, a charlatan.
Tis true.
They're just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it all the time, guys. Like, I'm here for the money.
Money, please.
Money, please. But yes, Xander traumatized the Ammonseer because she can't handle things. And then was like, hey, I'm really good at family stuff. Family's my specialty. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I felt bad asking that question because I was like,
It's not gonna go well.
this is not going to be what you think it's going to be, but since you volunteered, sure, you can look into this if you want.
Something happy. Something happy. A thing I know that isn't happy. Hey, look into my family. Thanks.
Poor Magnalia.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to that lady. But I did give her 50 gold.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
Also, it's a minor detail, but the fact that on the map her token was marked as blind never stopped to get a giggle out of it.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah. And then, let's see. What happened after Xander? Was it
I think it's when we transitioned to this
It was
week.
Val.
Yeah, Valentino
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to talk to the kobold, right?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that was.
Got your little
okay.
dragonfly lantern. I'm curious what you're gonna do with it. If you're gonna like decorate it somewhere or something.
I've got some ideas.
Ooh, I'm excited to find out. Okay. It was very cute. I liked it. I didn't like it when
Yeah.
Beardy was like, "Oh yeah, it's trash metal."
It was not. Look, I don't know how you guys took that so like negatively. It was. It just
We're
was
just
like it
really
was
making it a very clear point, a little clearer than I think was needed.
It was fine. Like it wasn't like high
It's
art.
okay.
It was well-
It's not even
It's
good.
Yeah.
It's like definitely made out of trash material, guys, but like it's cool.
It's fine. It's like, reasonable. It's
yeah,
not- it's
it
not
exists.
actual trash.
It
A
is
thing
reasonable.
that was made.
It's exactly that. It is exactly reasonable.
Of course.
Get what I paid for. That's
It's worth 10 gold.
I loved the weird insect beetle thing that was happening.
Yeah, the
No
clockwork
question
beetle.
about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Am I correct in guessing that was one of Levette's insect scouts?
That is one of Levette's old insect scouts.
Oh
Yay!
my god!
Good news, everybody. This thing is fucking useless. We can tell it to go find something a mile away, and it will run out of power before it gets back.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She really needs to invest in better batteries. It's too
I
late
didn't
now.
really think that it was going to be a canon thing that she was just leaving scrap everywhere, but I'm honestly super stoked
That's
about
hilarious,
it.
honestly. It's
Finding
like
all this trash she left everywhere. I was like, that's what happened when she lives in a fucking capitalist society.
you're part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Would never have crossed her mind. I'm sure that in the Steam aisle they leave their trash everywhere.
They
They
do.
just build robots to clean up the trash.
Look, I'm pretty sure those buildings are built on old buildings. Oh man, that's amazing. I do love that very, very much. And then
Once I realized that, I was like, I have to have it.
So,
I was like, this is a meta decision, but is it part of my history?
I missed something from the last session. Zulin got some ingredients from cool, definitely high satyr lady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
She's
think
great.
65 gold worth of Moss of the Sun Glen, Feyroot Elixir, and that's it. And also some components for more memory potion, since I gave what I...
Surprised she didn't try to sell you any healing crystals.
Look, I don't think that... Okay, no, she would definitely try to sell you healing crystals if she had any. Yeah, Mirith is meant to be like every kind of hippie, like spiritualist I've ever met in my life, all rolled into one. But she's great. She doesn't have like a mean bone in her body.
Yeah, that's
And-
been smoked out of her.
It's been the violence, any kind of aggression has been fully smoked out of her. She is just here. She is one with the universe and is just here to have a good time. Just here to have a good time,
I
everybody.
love that for her.
And I mean, in her defense, we live in a magic world. If she was selling healing crystals, they might actually
They might
be
work.
the
Probably
crystals
would
that heal
actually
you.
work.
They're probably
Yeah, they probably would
good.
actually work. Yeah.
She just
Nice.
randomly
She's
has
those-
like normal crystals in there. She just doesn't know which ones are the normal crystals.
She's like, these help you align your chakras, and we're like, this is stupid, does nothing. And then we give it to a monk, and it like refills their key points, and they're like, this shit's amazing.
Yeah,
Buys the whole
like-
buys out their whole inventory.
yeah.
I guess
and
we
you-
were
and-
wrong.
Now in the Steam aisles, none of that shit worked.
No.
Those are just rocks.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Why
Yeah.
won't you believe me? They work. Come on, just hold the crystal. Just hold the crystal, please. Please. And then eventually, Stavik made his way over to play archery, I believe. He got his little buttons, his little
did a good
junior archer
Yeah.
buttons. He got like a little trophy for one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Little wire archer.
It was a little wireframe archer.
Okay. I don't know what
I am
happened to
so
that one.
pleased that we got the
That's
the
just
medal.
in his pocket.
I made the dragon race bit during the session. I feel like we're in checkpoint. I should clarify for any of our audience here, because I played Valentino once before when we did partway through Rise of the Rune Lords, which is the Pathfinder module, and that starts, at least there's like an alternate start for it, which is like the festival.
Yeah.
And there were like little lizard races, so they had cardboard wings tied onto them, then doing a dragon race. And Valentino, that his first act as a character was to participate and win one of those, and he wore his first place dragon races medal with pride for the rest of the campaign.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Very
cute.
true.
He was known as the Dragon King.
Yes, that's why he was the Dragon King, because his mastery of dragons was apparent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't get
Notably,
it.
these were lizards.
Those are just weird looking dogs. You guys are fucking weird.
I don't know why we are doing this.
Thank you, Zepha.
Yeah, Mrs. Afa.
You're welcome. What did I do? One day.
You're doing your best. Steve.
One day
You're
there'll
doing
be
your
an
best.
Adrian. No, not really. I don't try
This
for
is
my
not
best,
your best.
ever.
Why not? I think you should. I think you should try your best.
No, it sounds like a lot of effort. Mm.
Yeah, there's people like us. It's too dangerous for us to try our best.
If I do that, like, a bunch of people will die, which will be kind
Yeah.
of funny, but I'll probably go to jail, and that's, like, not comfy.
But then you break out of jail.
That's
Uh,
what was pretty easy too.
This seems like a lot of effort.
Like
And then-
fucking One
and then a lot
Punch
of people
Man.
die
Jesus.
again.
Yeah, it's just a cycle. It never ends. I'd rather just like sleep on roof or something. Anyways, yes, Valentino has been played before in a mini in between campaign that we
We didn't
did.
finish it, but we did like a good chunk of it.
A good chunk of it.
we
We
got
got
pretty far.
through 4 books of that AP at least.
About, yeah, like
3 or 4.
you're in book 4, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we're in 4.
The Seesaw Man.
This
So now Stavik gets his fucking.
it's the seesaw man.
He's just triggered a bunch of fucking memories.
I'm so sorry. I just
Anyways,
love playing
anyways.
dumb characters. Stavik afterwards went to have a little conversation with Xander, and Xander
Mhm.
went
Oh my god.
Dommy
this
mommy
part-
mode.
Damn, this part
It
of
was
this
hot.
session- Oh my god.
It was so fucking cool. Oh my god. That was crazy. I'm terrified and both intrigued, all in the same moment, but mostly terrified. Xander's
Yeah.
scary, but really cool at the same time, but mostly scary.
Mhm.
How long have you had that up your sleeve, Shane? Whatever that fucking was.
Oh, I've had that. I've been thinking about that for a while.
Oh my god.
I mean, not using it, but I've
Just had it.
been I've been considering that and potential uses for it. And given that the most recent information that Xander has is that Stavik has done something weird with Husa's drink, and Valentino is absolutely certain that he is trying to kill her. And the last time Valentino didn't trust Stavik, he tried to kill him. And Xander literally witnessed this as it was happening. He was like, if Valentino tries to interrogate Stavik, he may just kill him in the process. And he was like, you know, I also don't know that Stavik's going to tell me the truth. But if Stavik actually is trying to kill Husa, then like we might just have to get rid of him. So he was like, I'm just going to make sure that Stavik can't lie to me. And that's what he did.
I mean, at least like the truth is there, and there was no like vague conversation with that, because it was just like, yeah, I'm not trying to kill her. It's like, okay, cool, awesome. I'm glad you're not trying to kill her. That'd
In
be
spite
really
of Xeno's
bad.
best efforts to say that there was no vagueness.
Listen, I just wanted to allow for just the ball to keep on rolling.
Oh, it was a great moment. Don't get me wrong.
Like,
There was part of me was like, you know what? As a player, like a fellow player, I want this to work because that's hilarious. But I want to fucking know. I want to know the details.
that's
But
so
the
good.
chat spoke upon what they preferred, and they really wanted Stavik to not hit that save, girl.
We had someone counter hero point, so that was fun.
It's fucking
It's
crazy.
the first.
Yes.
Now I'm out one
Of
hero
many.
point.
I know. I'm sorry, man.
R.I.P. Xeno.
Rip me.
So,
But I can't
Screwy,
argue with chat.
Mm.
I can't.
do you have any like thoughts about that scene, or where Stavik was in that scene, his feelings, anything?
So as I said later in the episode, Stavik does not like anyone having the zero autonomy aspect of it. So the fact that Husa can't control this curse is a big thing for him. It's the idea that the complete loss of
Her memory.
a ton.
Uh-huh.
I get what you're saying. He's doing it to try to help them not be saddled with him.
Should have asked her.
And he wants to help, and that's basically boiled down. And that complete and what I should have said is Xander, the next time you do this, the way I should have said it, you should just end me because I will be coming for you after. Is what I should have said. But
I think that would have been pretty direct too.
Yeah, it's about the same.
I think it's about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
but
frankly
yeah.
curious to how Stavik was going to respond.
Yeah.
Not disappointed.
No, he said something that I would never have considered saying, which is all I ever want from Stavik. And
Right?
it happens all the time, so I was super thrilled.
That's how, as sad as he is, that's pretty much how he felt. His situation was, yeah, he gave it up willingly. So him having this, basically having it his autonomy taken unwillingly, where he is a meat puppet. It's rough for him,
Bone
I
puppet.
guess. Yeah, bone puppet. Sorry, bone puppet.
A meatless meat puppet.
Meatless meat puppet.
Just a puppet.
You could have gotten
'cause he's-
Zoolin to make you a proper meat puppet. I'm just saying, you know.
I mean,
Give
he
you some
sees
meat
the
to
two. He sees the
Jesus.
two. There's not constructs, because they're bone. But what would you? Would they just be summons?
Undead.
They're
The-
just skeletons.
Undead would probably be.
Yeah.
Or raised undead.
I mean, you can make a construct out of flesh, I believe, or
Yeah.
golem.
You can make
Yeah,
constructs
sure.
out of bone
Yeah.
and flesh. Yeah.
So
Flesh golems are a thing.
So basically, they're flesh golems, and to have his whole personhood pushed into a corner and turning him into a flesh bone golem was too much.
Which is interesting to me because Karis was kind of under the belief that that's the only way it should be.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Different campaign though.
Oh yeah, it popped in my head when he was like, "That shouldn't happen to anyone." And I was like, "I remember something intelligent undead right now."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She had a hard line on those things.
She sure
Mm-hmm.
did.
She did.
Then was very
Ooh,
weird
geez.
after we met Matilda.
It
Yeah.
shook her belief system to the core. Yeah.
I mean, things were really weird after we met Matilda too. So there's that.
That is true.
That's when shit started getting wild.
Yeah, things ramped up after Matilda. It's like, all right, you're going to Steam Isle. You're back here. You're going back to the Steam Isle. Fuck you.
It's Trauma Tuesday. Who's getting the trauma today?
All right, your girlfriend ate your entire family.
Trick question.
You're pregnant. Have fun.
Everyone.
Woo! You ate her.
It was a wonderful time.
What a fucking.
I did not eat her. I did not.
Fucking rude.
But following that,
Oh, hi, Sol.
I would also like to point out Xander's response, which was terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that response?
Like legitimately scary. I can't think of the exact words. What was it?
It's basically, this is your last straw.
Oh no,
I-
this points to each other is done, and then
Mhm.
walks off.
I don't think that was the
Different.
bone.
They tried to
chilling
give me
part.
chance and
No,
chance
it-
and chance and chance. It's like
It was something about like there's like the one thing you shouldn't have said or something along
Yeah,
those lines.
yeah.
It was fucking terrifying.
Oh, the biggest mistake of your
Yeah, that's
it,
life,
yeah.
was it? Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God, I love that man.
it's scary.
It's messy.
Like after
Girls
hearing
are
that,
fighting.
I heard that I was like, oh man, stomach fucked up. Oh my god. I'm scared for you.
I'm sure he can have a redemption arc. Xander literally said anyone can have a redemption later on to Louis.
It's okay. Zulin will always
can-
be there for Stavik.
I can tell you for a fact that not everyone is redeemable because Zulin is
It's
That's
irredeemable.
true.
canonically
but
irredeemable.
most of you don't remember that. So it's
Remember what?
Exactly.
What were we
I
talking
don't
about?
know. It's just a Merry
Exactly.
Christmas.
What's Christmas? Happy what? What is that? What's Christmas?
I mean,
Mhm.
Happy Winter Solstice.
Yeah, that's a real holiday. God.
God, what the fuck's wrong with you? Let's see. And then after that, there was sort of a separation, and then Stavik went and spoke to the seer and also traumatized her in a weird way. Not as
Poor fucking
intensely,
seer.
but was just
not
like...
intentionally.
No.
Trying to
But
just
also,
trying to get their info.
it's very concerning about your age and everyone else's age in this situation. How old are you again?
100.
Yeah, that's not right. What the fuck? Why are you alive, dude?
Savic's like, diet and exercise, some collagen. I've been
it's always
mewing
collagen.
recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was great.
good.
It was great.
Oh. I started using Korean skincare product.
Got my gua sha.
Yeah.
Great.
Mhm,
Great.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
It's called looks maxing.
Oh no, I look great for a 100-year-old man. Walk around great, sound great. Thank you for the compliment, miss.
I mean, she's blind. He could have been like, "Hey, my voice sounds good, but if you could see me, you'd see how
I'm an haggard old man.
I
was
really
like-
take care of my voice.
I have a career in narration, in reading the king's
Mhm.
edicts, and so I keep my
Oh, which
voice nice and
king?
strong.
That's his wife, actually.
Oh no. I do alongside Screwy really enjoyed the vagueness about how his wife is just bone.
Them bones.
Mm.
Intentionally vague. You're all welcome.
Mm.
We'll find out one day, Gadget.
She's like, all I can see is a skeleton. It's like, you can see? Oh, I meant you.
Yeah, I did
No.
enjoy her being like, I see, and I was like, girl. You're being very confusing with your verbs.
Well, she can see, but she only sees the prophecies.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
meant.
she sees when she looks into the sun.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad.
fucked.
I'm really glad that she's blind. Or
Wow.
I'm very curious, like, in the sense that I want to know if she was born blind or if she
No.
became blind,
No,
like,
story-
through
She
the-
became
she
after.
after. Okay.
She gave her story. It's just use of her abilities made her blind because she
I
kept staring
was
at the
busy
sun.
worrying if Valentino had blown his cover on if he knew us or not to her.
I mean, that was
shit.
definitely the case. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
You know, Beardy, my religious leader also told me that I would go blind if I used my special abilities.
special abilities too often. Yeah. I believe you. Yeah. Exactly.
Get some cornflakes in you, baby girl. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll get little
Hydrate.
Kellogg's up in here.
Hydrate.
Ugh.
Valentino's trying to make it sound like he had heard stuff from passing by. I figured that seemed pretty plausible in the setting, but she jumped straight to, "Oh, you know those people?" And he was like, "No," and she's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I told her no already."
I
whatever.
see it,
Psychic.
okay? I see
Yeah, I mean,
you.
exactly. I'm like, well, I mean, if she can fucking tell, I can't.
I can't
keep
stop her.
covered. If I could have rolled a bluff check, she wouldn't have fucking known. That's all I can
See,
say.
all you had to do was think about something really sad, and then that would distract her.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking about Stavik, but it didn't help. Sorry.
Dude,
Sorry.
that was raunchy. Let's see. What else? What else of significance happened while we were at the fair? I guess Louis and Bastion went around eating food. That wasn't super important.
Zul was by a well, having fun. So
Yeah, Zulin
Yeah,
was
oh,
poisoning
yeah.
the
Doing
well.
silly nothing.
what?
What?
No.
Just chill by a well. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I still believe that Zulin was just, using it as a toilet. Not, he was like, oh. It's like, where's the outhouse? He was like, nobody will see if I just kind of like open up my robes and squat here, right?
Bro, there
No.
were outhouses. They were on the map. I know that.
Yeah, I didn't want to walk that far.
Oh my God.
When you gotta go, you gotta
Has
go.
anyone seen Zulin actually try to go to the bathroom, though? Does he even need to do that? I don't know.
Anyone seen Zulin and poop at the same time? The same room?
Ew, you're gross. Shane did refer to it. Louis did tell a story about his arm injury.
Mhm.
Mostly.
Yeah.
And it was like all of Louis' stories, really fucking sad.
He's just a little sad boy. And it's like every
Yeah.
time he brings something up, he's like, yeah, so anyways, this is why I have trust issues.
I know, and it's like I can't trust anybody because one person in my past acted like just completely fucking insane, and it just keeps happening.
She did, yeah. It's true, though. He doesn't know what to do about this. He just has the worst luck with people.
Like hearing it, knowing it as a player, but not knowing as a character, I'm like, so how would Valentino react if he gets told this? And I was like, probably just be like, what the fuck? Like, why would someone do that? That's not a normal experience, and you don't need to be worried about that happening a second time.
Okay, if you say so. Don't you mean like third?
What the fuck? What?
Sorry, was that too much?
I've known some people like you who you just need to get involved with some healthier fucking people. I promise.
I don't know if I have that capability currently.
You're with healthier people now. We're good. We're on a good start. We aren't the healthiest people in the world. Everyone else isn't. But better than that. Like, the bar is in hell for you, my guy.
I don't actually want the bar to be there. They don't let me hang out there.
The bar is in hell and they close at 9 down there.
They close every time I try to enter. I think Xeno fucking died, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Hell
Couldn't
killed
handle
him.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Adios. But
I
yeah,
think he
Louis
died.
Louis has obviously some rough history. He's just trying to open up slowly and is just never knows how to react to people's reactions when he tells them a story. He's just like, I see you're upset. Okay. I don't know. I've already had to deal with this years ago. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset with my story.
Waiting for the days Louis like, hey, Stavik, I mean, I killed my wife. You can just do that. It works.
It just works.
It
Just
made
like
all of
point
the
out.
related problems just go away.
The two things.
Yeah.
Stavik did not throw either Xander or Zulin under the bus on any of this.
That's right.
This is true.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you weren't gonna do Zulin under the bus, to be honest. I was like, it's gonna be so easy to just be like, oh yeah, he made this thing for me.
No. It'd
But
be
you didn't. I
easy,
was
yeah,
actually
but you wouldn't do
genuinely
that.
surprised.
I mean, I was hoping Xander to get thrown under the bus because I do know
Me too.
exactly how Valentino
Yeah,
got
I wanted him to get thrown under the bus. Oh, would have been so
Stavik
good.
doesn't throw people under the bus.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
He
fair.
takes it
Yep.
on the chin.
And Valentino got to have an actually good reading, or relatively good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty positive.
half good.
Relatively, again, like
Well, he's a halfling,
The-
so it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Thank
it's
you.
more like an alling.
I don't
Um,
think that's what you're called at all.
well, you would be surprised.
I would be. You're correct.
We found some interesting stuff about weird plants,
Yeah, I'm.
unusual cities.
Mhm.
I'm excited to go and
Yeah.
find your daddy.
Me
Mhm.
too.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Gotta confront those daddy issues.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
That's right.
That's exactly what Valentino was trying to fucking find out.
Oh, so good. I'm so excited. Just hearing that, like, me and Shane were just staring at each other like, ah.
Yeah, I could see you guys like mouthing
Mhm.
words to each other the whole time.
Yeah.
This is just us most of the time. It's just
Yeah.
the scene
I'm
doesn't
on the same
involve
page
us.
with you.
Mhm.
Communicate.
Crazy.
What does it mean?
I couldn't respond the same way, but I'm on the same page. I was like, ooh, could this be? Could we finally?
It was
I'm so
juicy.
excited. I'm so excited. Whatever that
Me
is, I'm
too.
like, let's do that instead of this.
And I'm glad that all of Valentina's old friends are not just dead. I was kind of half expecting that. Just be like, oh, I got nothing. They're just gone. So,
I was surprised there was any death because I did not know how much shit's been going on with all that jazz.
yeah, that's
So
fair.
I was like, oh, there's dead people. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yum, yum, yum. Some little tidbits about Valentino that we haven't been privy to in a while.
Mhm. Very tasty.
Mhm.
Very tasty.
Mhm. Very mindful, very demure.
Mm-hmm. Don't have any broke.
Must be
Let's see.
we have the library scenes.
Yeah, there was the on the way to the library and in the library and that fucking cursed library. Fuck that library. I don't trust that owl.
Mhm.
How dare a library have a different librarian?
Louis has
I was-
never been to a library that doesn't have a Detlef. He was scared.
It's so funny too, because as you're going, I was thinking how funny it would be if this librarian didn't have a Detlef. And then my next thought, I was actually kind of disappointed that they took the books because I was so ready for the librarian to be like, "You didn't get those from this library. We can't just take your books from you. You got to bring them to the library you took them from." And Blue would be like,
That's
"What?"
how libraries work.
Exactly.
That's not how libraries work.
I could just take the book wherever I want. It's like Netflix. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
I just mail them back.
I just say this is here you go again, and then they acknowledge it because they saw me at the last library.
Yeah.
So Louis was busy having like kind of an anxiety panic attack in the beginning of being at that library. He's like, "What the fuck's wrong with this place?"
Feel so at home in the fucking Pokemon world where all the police stations and hospitals are run by the same people.
They're cousins, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he would have to. Once he realized that, then he'd no longer be comfortable. Be like, "Wait,
Right,
you're a different Joy."
Oh my god. Look, I'm just saying this is his first library that didn't have Detlef being in charge, and it was just weird for him, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's new to this world.
He's like, "Detlef, you got old."
There's someone that for some reason stole a library. I don't know how that's possible, but it's happening. It's happening. How did he steal a fucking library?
I need to write a letter to the king. Someone stole the library.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe there's a king of Burgos right now.
No, there's
burgers.
yeah. It's a
Burger
little
King.
baby.
Little baby.
The Babby King. There's a regency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought there was some cute moments on the way there. Not as much. Louis expressed some concerns to Xander.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little anxious
Very fair.
boy.
Yeah.
But also, being in the library, Detlef still fucking appeared.
Of course he did.
They felt your angst and
I
anxiety.
mean, he visited Xander first, so what would we call that?
Xander's thirst.
Now,
Xander-
business before friends. I don't know.
Yeah, a kind
Sure.
of business.
Were they already getting to business? Were there already?
Xander is insanely thirsty right now.
I bet.
What the fuck?
Well,
Take
good
that
for
how you
Xander.
will.
He already prophesized we're gonna have a bloody evening, so he's gonna have plenty to drink.
Oh my god, he's a vamp!
I mean, I feel like most of the time he's been vomiting up the blood, so I don't think that would actually
Well-
help.
Oh
with
my
this
god, he's a
thirst.
reverse
You're a reverse
vampire!
vampire. Yeah.
Yeah. You got me, guys.
Hi, Kieran.
A vampire who just needs to vomit blood doesn't actually need to attack anybody, just pukes every couple of days.
And they
Yeah, keeps blood up.
supercharge other vampires with their blood.
Yeah, they're
Nailed
like, all
it.
right, come over here, I'm gonna puke in your mouth. Trust me, we'll both like it.
Y'all nasty.
Well done, everyone.
I am actually curious. I believe this would have been the case, but if Louis had not come with Xander to the library, would Detlef have still visited?
I don't know. You'll have to find out
Why did you make
someday.
It's like a pug.
And it is, that, yeah.
That
it
was
is.
a pug noise.
It was a
I
pug
say that
noise.
endearingly.
It was great.
Who
It was
knows?
great.
I'm
You'll have
curious
to-
what Xander's note was to him, though. The list
Great
of
question.
Some concerning stuff, clearly.
Yeah,
I think it's
Stuff
just a
that-
picture of Dick Butt.
could have been.
Mhm.
could have been.
Could have been.
It's
Could have
okay.
been Dick Butt.
I gave him something concerning too. Look at us. We're
Yeah.
sharing concerning things together. We're just one big happy
Yeah.
family.
We're
We're
doing
just
it.
a big, happy, angsty family. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're the librarian.
Yeah.
Librarian.
The librarian seemed nice.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great. I love him. I love him on account of him not being Dietlov. I and Grem have been waiting so long for us to go into a library that isn't run by Dietlov.
And
Oh my
your
God.
character would never know.
Yeah, he'll never go there. I mean, I'm the character now who does it. I'm playing a fucking jock, so
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
You don't give a
doesn't give
shit.
a shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some cute talks after they reunited. Talk of powdered cookies and perhaps going on dates eventually.
Future cookies.
Future cookies.
And threats to Louis' life.
That's true, but hopefully not. He's like, I don't want it to be a threat. Thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you. Thank you for not being a threat, probably. Please. Please.
Well, you
Please.
see, I found this cool new toy at the market. Proceeds to pull out a Glock.
It's just like my dream.
This is a reference to a dream that Kenny had.
I had a really weird dream, just probably medically induced because, yay. And I took a nap, and I had this really quick dream where Xander just pulled out a gun, and it was like very gentle, very, very demure. He was just very elegant about it. Pulled out a gun and was like, "Louis, I have to kill you." And Louis was like, "I completely understand," and like just kind of bowed his head and let him shoot him.
Yikes.
Wow.
Mhm.
I'm
So
sorry
anyways-
they figured out your ending so soon, Beardy. Jesus.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Check please episode 74.
I hope not. I don't want the boys to kill each other.
Louis is gonna be like, it's all Ohio.
It always has been.
The fuck? I thought it was called Adrian. I've been spelling
It
it
is
wrong
Ohio.
this whole time. Nah, I gotta die now. I've been fucking up so many things. I've been spreading misinformation. You have to kill me. And that's how it's gonna be.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm. That's how
Oh,
it's gotta be.
That's how it's glocka be.
Glockenspiel. I love Glockenspiel. They
Glockenspiel?
have great chicken sandwiches.
I love glockenspiels. They have such beautiful music.
It's very
Those
late.
tiny little, like, fucking raccoon dudes who hop around and pop you in the kneecaps.
What the fuck? Oh, it's way too late.
All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah. Okay. So eventually we all go back to the fucking inn.
Mm-hmm.
And we all have
Uso
Glocks.
wakes up.
Some of us go off to get an outfit, and the rest of you have to
Mhm.
deal with the repercussions. So Husa wakes up. Her biology
Yep.
still instructs her that she is Stavik's mate, and she's freaking the fuck out. It's cool.
Yep.
She goes to
Yeah.
take a walk outside.
She needs some air. She goes outside.
Stavik goes to comfort her for a second, goes back to talk to Zulin for 3 minutes. 3
Zulin,
minutes!
Zulin's in there like, I'm going to finish my drink
Bitch.
first.
It was expensive.
It's gonna be icky when it
Specialty
gets
drink.
warm.
It's got a little umbrella in it and everything.
Yeah. So after you take your time and drink your drink, you all head back outside, and Husa is no longer there. Someone or something, or perhaps Husa just decided to say, "Fuck it," and left, and walked off.
Anyways, I'm gonna say that the first 48 hours are the most important when a person goes missing.
Yeah, you have a missing persons case here with the Husa. So.
Dong dong.
I mean, if experience has taught us anything, it's that we don't have it anywhere near 48 hours.
Nope.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, there's a Seasayer fucker.
Yeah.
Just ask her.
Right,
Well,
whose power is derived from staring directly into the sun.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's
nighttime.
Yeah, the moon like reflects it, so
What,
you get,
what
like,
if we
half
shine
one.
a light in her eyes?
Maybe it would just like be
cooler.
vague.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
We got, like,
Just get a really
flashlight
bright
in front of
torch.
her face, and she's like, "I don't think that's the sun." We're like, "No, it is. That's
It's the
totally
sun."
Yeah.
It's like,
What does it say?
Sure, it's
Well,
sure it's
I don't
night. I can
see
hear
anything.
crickets.
I don't see anything. So if it's the sun, then that's bad because that means my powers don't work anymore. Oh well, shit. Sorry, lady. That sucks for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, bye.
Also, pretty sure it's nighttime based on the humidity and the fact that I can hear the night insects.
And the frogs. The tree
No,
frogs.
that's just what happens during an eclipse.
That's just an eclipse.
It's been a really long eclipse.
Oh, okay.
Besides, once she finds out that the person we're looking for is the one that was cursed, justifiably by her god, because they probably did something wrong. Maybe she wouldn't even want to help us.
That was definitely a awkward way to respond.
We can just ask the other fortune teller that we haven't met yet. Or, you know, Xander.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or the one we walk around.
The
with,
one we
but-
have right
Yeah,
here.
the one in the party. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure
But
he
yeah.
could find her.
So with the disappeared
well.
Husa and a cliffhanger of where's she gone, that is where we called the session. So I only have one final thing to say, and that is who wants to know if we got a bingo?
Ooh, me.
So
We didn't.
So Shane, I went through this as well. You tell me if you agree or disagree. I believe we have achieved 0 bingos.
I agree with this.
God
We
damn
didn't
it.
get far enough in the
Okay.
episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We could have
Half
gotten
of the
some
entries just
had
have
we
not happened.
Yeah, had we made it to the next morning, I think we probably would have had some bingos. But
Agreed.
yeah.
But when we
a lot of
try to
this-
do like more condensed time in the bingo, then we're being too predictable with our choices. And then we get poo-pooed by the DM because you could have easily
Too
guessed
easy.
that. And it's like,
'Cause
well,
they're
I'm
too
sorry we
easy.
didn't
Okay.
get far enough.
Sorry.
Also,
It happens.
I'm gonna put it out there now. I will be a little surprised if we get to the next morning, next session.
Oh,
That's true.
maybe. We'll see. So yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
the night market and finding Husa. That should be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder who
Yeah.
our big bad of this season is.
We are.
Don't worry about it. We haven't even. This is all prelude. We've not
That's
even made it to the real
crazy.
story yet.
Freaking crazy. Episode 36, we met Glarv in season 1 of campaign 1.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this one's a double length thing. This is going to 20. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
this is a double length story. We got like 200 episodes to go. Like, we got some time.
All right.
Gotta let it slow burn.
All right. Okay.
You heard it here. 240
200
episodes
episodes.
minimum.
Let's go, Morty. 200 episodes.
Well then, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. We hope to see you again soon next week on another episode of Check Please. And we'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Roll for initiative.